He may think he's spiritual. He may think he's a Christian. They have a lot of good phrases and other stuff like that, but they really don't understand. And they should. There's no reason for us as Christians to lack in understanding. Spiritual begins with a proper frame of mind that then is going to result in a proper walk by the Spirit out from faith. So we're taking God at His word. This is a benefit that we have, and we're going to start applying it. Now, over in Romans chapter 6 and verse 4, here it talks about the fact that we have been buried with Christ. So in Romans chapter 6 and verse 4, it says, "Therefore we were buried with him through immersion into his death, that just as Christ was raised out from the dead by the proper opinion of the Father, even so we should walk in newness of life." So we have this newness of life that we can actually govern our lives by. This, of course, is going to relate to one who is spiritual. Now, of course, you jump over to chapter 8 now, in Romans chapter 8 and verse 4. This is where it's talking about, of course, the regulations that relate to how we walk. Here it says that the righteous requirements of the law might be fulfilled in us who do not walk according to the flesh, but according to the Spirit. Now remember, keep it in context. And by the way, interestingly enough, we're talking about hermeneutics, and one of the things related to hermeneutics is keeping things in context. Because if I rip it out of context, I could try to say, well, this is the Mosaic law. But if I keep it in context, I cannot say it's the Mosaic law, because he very clearly states it's the law of the Spirit of life in Christ Jesus. He states that right back in verse
1.
Actually in verse 2.